Hey guys, so welcome back to GoldStreams. I want to talk about a trade I took on the 13th February. So today being a Thursday. Just want to talk about a couple of things here. So as you can see, we've got a resistance marked up out here, okay, and then we've got a support marked down here, okay. Now this is all clean range to be traded, all right. So this is all clean range. Now this is the 4-hour candle closing. Okay, so this is just like, as you can see down here, it's 5 minutes before pre-London. Okay, this is normal to see the 4-hour candle coming down and sort of, well, the 30-minute candle coming down, which basically means the 4-hour closing is leaving a top wick behind. Okay, so it's ideal, sort of, you could be looking for sells, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind that this whole move, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles, right? 8 30-minute candles make one 4-hour candle. So this means the 4-hour candle is closing very, very bullish. Okay, the previous 4-hour candle is closing very bullish. We know gold's in an uptrend. You can see that here. Okay, you can see these candles alongside here, these smaller candles here. These are problem areas. All right. When you see small candles like this, it means price had difficulty, right? It means the market had difficulty around this price. So when the 30-minute candle was closing, ideally speaking, what I'd wanted to see is close with a strong bearish candle below or a bigger body than this candle here. Okay, so bigger body than this candle here. What that does is gives me confirmation that the sells can be valid and I can take my 15 to 20 pips out of this particular trade. So as this candle is moving, we've got 1 minute and a half left for this candle's close. We're being patient. This is also the 1 hour close. This is also the half an hour close, the 4 hour close. So a lot of candles sort of are closing at this point. It's a significant close, so you want to be patient, right? You have to understand what you're looking for. So understand the fact that this candle up here. Let me move these blue lines now. This candle up here, right, has no top wick. All right, you can see this candle has no top wick. So bearish momentum is very strong. It means this candle couldn't even make a top wick. The candle opened and literally just started moving down and hasn't moved up. So as you can see, this candle closed with a bigger body than the previous candle. I want to see this current candle that's open at the moment, right? I want to see it make a top wick first and then come down and break this low. I'm not going to enter a trade before this candle breaks this low, right? I want to see this candle come down and break this low. Okay. Now this wick wasn't big. This wick was around, I believe this wick was around 10 pips. So it wasn't a big wick. So I was fine waiting, right? We had a lot of clean range to the downside. But at the same time, I'm keeping an eye on market structure around here, right? So these smaller candles here, I'm keeping an eye on them because it means price had difficulty around this range. Okay. So we got our trade idea set. We understand that gold is at a resistance. It's made a bearish candle. It's breaking the low. So once this candle broke the low, fantastic. We had our stop loss set, right? We had our range all the way down to the bottom side, but it's coming towards the end of the week. Okay, I expect to see a lot of volume on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I expect this candle to move a certain way, right? What I expect this candle to do is either sort of slow down around here, but then when it comes to this sort of level, break with force, okay, and continue coming down. If I can see that the candle is, for any particular reason, struggling around here, right, then, if it starts bouncing around up and down around this level here, then I'm going to close partials. As you guys know, I am a very, very conservative trader. So I'm waiting for this to happen. The way I was going to manage risk on this trade is simply put, if this candle was to come back up and start testing its open price up here, I would have closed 50% of my position. So I had 2% risk in this trade initially. If the candle comes back here and starts messing around, then I'm going to close 50% of my position. and I would have ended up losing less than 1.5%. So again, managing losses is key, okay? And understanding sort of what you want out of the market is also key. So when the candle came down, you can see that it came down, it sort of did like 17 pips. This is sped up, guys. Keep in mind, this is sped up, right? So the candle came down, it bounced around here. When I saw it bounce around here, this was also a support on the 5-minute time frame, okay? And like I said, these small body candles here signify that price had an issue around this area before. So, and obviously the 4 hour being very bullish, I understood that what I was trading was potentially just a lower wick, right? Just a bottom wick being created on the 4 hour candle. So I secured at 17 pips. Stop loss came to break even. So the stop loss is here now, came to break even, and let the rest run. But yeah, just keep in mind, obviously, guys, look at the higher time frames, right? Understand what the higher time frames are doing. And obviously, once the higher time frames are in your direction and the lower time frames have sort of, if you're looking for buys, created support, right, at a previous support, created a support, and you can see that the candles can continue moving up from that support. Fantastic. If you're taking a trade like this, okay, where you're practically just trading the 4 hour candle making a lower wick, okay, that lower wick on the 4 hour candle could be 20 pips, 30 pips. The 4 hour wick on could be 100 pips, 50 pips. So you got to be very, very cautious. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Hope you understood the trade, and like always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Feel free to obviously follow me on Instagram as well at GoldStreams. Yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe. See you guys for the next one.